Here in the I button and in description box below, you will get complete playlist of numerical solution of ordinary differential equation. Welcome to video number 6, and in this particular video we are going to solve second problem on the topic, that is Euler's method. Okay, so in this method we get approximate value of ordinary differential equation. You will always get approximate value. You will never get accurate value. Okay, you will always get approximate value. Consider the given differential equation, that is dy upon dx equals to f of x comma y, with initial condition at x equals to n x naught, y equals to y naught. It means in the problem we will always have two things, that is function of x and y, that is equals to dy upon dx, and initial condition, that is at x equals to x naught, y equals to y naught. And you need to find y when x equals to xn. Okay, you need to find the value of y when x equals to xn, and let's suppose this y value is how much? Yn. So according to Euler's method, we have this formula, that is yn equals to yn minus 1 plus h into f of xn minus 1 comma yn minus 1, where the value of n ranges from 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. Okay, what is h? H is the interval size. Okay, or you can say width of differencing. Okay, in certain problems you will have this value of h, and in certain problems you need to find the value of h. H value depends on n. What is n? That is number of intervals. Okay, yes, h equals to xn minus x naught upon n. Yeah, let's suppose I take value of n equals to 5 and you take n equals to 10. Then the value of y, that is yn, your value of yn will be more accurate than my value of y, because I have taken lesser number of n than yours. Okay, if you want to increase the accuracy of approximate value of y, then simply take n equals to larger number. Okay, now if you put n equals to 1, then y1 equals to y naught plus h into f of x naught comma y naught. Similarly, if you put n equals to 2, y2 becomes y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1. Similarly, you can find y3, y4, y5. Okay, so hence from Euler's method, starting from y naught and using equation 1, which is my equation number 1, that is, this is my equation number 1. Fine. Yes, using equation 1 and y naught, we can find the value of y1, y2, y3 up to yn. Okay, so let us try to solve this very important problem. Yes, in this particular video, that is video number 6, I will be using tabular format, okay, to solve this method. Using Euler's method, find an approximate value of y corresponding to x equals to 1, given that dy upon dx equals to x plus y. This is my function x comma y, that is x plus y, and initial condition is given, that is 0, y equals to 1. So what is given in the problem? That is f of x comma y. Okay, that is x plus y. What is x naught? That is initial condition, initial value of x, that is 0. What is y naught? That is initial value of y, that is 1. Okay, and let's say you need to find the value of y corresponding to x equals to 1. Let's say this x is xn, and the value of xn is how much? 1. Okay. Let me take n equals to 10. Then what is h? That is interval size. And what is n? That is number of intervals. Okay, yes, h equals to xn minus x naught upon n. Xn, that is 1, x naught, that is 0. So 1 minus 0 upon what is n? That is number of intervals, that is 10. Okay, yes, so you will get h equals to 0.1. Since h equals to 0.1, here we have x equal to 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 up to, yes, that is 1.0. Okay, here you can see that is the starting value of x is how much? 0, and yes, the value of x ranges from 0 to 1, and the interval size is how much? 0.1. So the value of x, it ranges from 0 to 1. Okay, like this, that is 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 up to 1.0. Similarly, at x equal to 0, we have y equals to 1. So we need to find at x equal to 0.1. Okay, similarly, again we need to find y when x equal to 0.2. Then we need to find y when x equal to 0.3. Okay, up to, yes, this point, that is we need to find the value of y when x equal to 1. Okay, so we will make one tabular format and simply write x, y. This is a function of x comma y, that is dy upon dx, which is given by x plus y. And here we need to find the new value of y, that is equals to old value of y plus h into dy upon dx. What is 0.1? That is h. So you can say new y equals to old y plus h into dy upon dx. Okay. Now let us start forming this table. So the initial value of x is how much? 0.1. And the initial value of y is how much? 1. So here we have x plus y, that is on adding both you get 1 plus 0, that is 1. Okay. Here we need to find the value of new y. Okay. So here we have old y, that is 1 plus h, that is 0.1 into dy upon dx, that is x plus y, that is how much? 1. On solving this, we'll get new value of y, that is 1.1. So at x equal to 0.1, the value of y is how much? 1.1. Okay. Now again we need to add both, that is 1.1 plus zero point 0.1, that is 1.2. So here we need to find the new value of y, that is 1.1 plus 0.1 into 1.2. On solving this, you will get 1.22. So at x equal to 0.2, what is the value of y? That is 1.22. Okay. Similarly, adding both, you will get 1.42 as the function of x comma y. Now we need to find new value of y, that is old y, that is 1.22 plus 0.1, that is h into dy upon dx, that is 1.42. On solving this, we'll get new value of y, that is 1.36. So at x equal to 0.3, the value of y is how much? 1.36. Okay. In the same way, you can find the value of y when x equal to 0.4, that is 1.53. In the same way, yes, you can find the value of y when x equal to 0.5, that is 1.72. Okay. Yes. Coming to 0.9. The value of y is how much? 2.81. So he what is, yes, what is this? That is x plus y, that is dy upon dx, that is function of x comma y. On adding both, you will get 3.71. Now here we need to find the value of new y. Okay, that is old y, that is 2.81 plus h, that is 0.1 into x plus y, that is dy upon dx. Okay, that is 3.71. On solving this, you will get new value of y, that is 3.18. Yes, that is at x equals to 1. Okay, at x equals to 1, y is equals to 3.18, and this is the approximate value. Okay, this is the approximate value. Yes, so finally we can say that is the approximate value of y when x equals to 1 is equals to 3.18. One thing that you can see, that is I have taken only two decimal places. Okay, in all the values of y, you can see I have taken up to two decimal places. So if you take up to two decimal places, you will get y when x equal to 1 is equals to 3.18, and this is my final answer. Okay, thank you so much.